Okay, so just a few words to conclude this first part of the summit, because tomorrow it's only for workshops. We have put a list of wannabe workshops, but if you have other ideas, you can write them. So just write your names on the different workshops so that we can organize the day tomorrow. I just want to first express my great gratitude that you came, and that everything that happened since 1 year is absolutely amazing, because 1 year ago it was just a wild idea, and even if we were so advanced in many things, we didn't really have this worldwide test playground with amazing people like you to get some feedback and to get some results that we don't control and don't witness, and just people saying, okay, maybe I will test this, and no words for 2 months, and 2 months after that, oh, okay, I'm blown away, it's really interesting. And it happens so many times. So we all have so incredible testimonials, and I hope you're ready to share them with Garrett, that will have a word with you one-to-one. Okay.
We didn't have much last year, but it was enough to hook everybody.
Yes, because
we were hooked on hello.
Yeah, because
rush. It was the only time that happened.
The what?
Conference. That's when everyone from the audience jumps up and tries to buy whatever you have.
Yeah, yeah, it's like the meme, you know, take my fucking money.
And I went to Steven because we were already connected there. I'm like, dude, do I need to worry about this? He's like, no, we got another box in the car. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
They were fighting over that first box, though.
So we still have this, of course. You remember we give 15% of everything during the summit, so licenses, products, and so on. We sadly don't have the harmonizer yet, but I hope we will get them this week so that you can play a little bit with it. We have Christine's book, of course. So that's all of the things we did this year. So we have Christine's books in two languages. We have my book in 4 languages, which is just crazy. Okay. We should go to 20 languages, because at one point we decided to put 20 languages in the app, which is crazy also. We have this little thing that we don't do, but it's me as a French distributor that distribute it, and I'm happy to give you one for free each. It's a little protection for your phone, and if you want to buy more, we have some boxes of it. It's interesting, 33 euros each. Yeah, but you have a rebate on it, especially if you take some.
Block the camera.
What I wanted to do with this title, that is maybe a bit over the top, and now I must live to it, is just show you some images or things that are really inspiring that I collected across some things. So maybe the first one would be this one. I don't know if you ever saw the heart as a muscle, but unwinded. Okay. Sorry. And really what it shows is that the heart is a toroidal vector. So it takes our blood and it spirals our blood in a specific way. But it's really a long way like that is rolled over, folded over, and it makes, it's the same kind of thing that happens when you do vortexes with Schauberger devices in the water, okay? Yeah. But we have that in our body, which is amazing. I can share these pictures if you don't.
Do you know what the chestahedron is?
Yeah.
The what? Sorry?
Chestahedron.
No.
Frank Chester.
It's a form that is in the same angle as the heart of the body.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Is there some math to that spin?
Maybe.
It's not a phi. When you see the heart the other way, it looks like a phi spiral.
So I cannot.
Cross-section.
I don't know how to put them in this visual. So okay. So this one I don't need to explain. Yeah, we have a lot of cymatics. So different frequencies in a container. It needs to be tuned to the size of the container, of course, because the frequencies will rebound on the borders and create this kind of structures. which are both nice to see and maybe informative too. If you go to more of these, no, that's not it. What did I do? I'm breaking my list of things. Yes, okay. Ah. Sorry. So if you go frequency by frequency in the same container, so it depends, of course. So each time you see cymatics, it depends on the size of the cavity. Okay. Yeah, but it's a good idea to see what one frequency can do in one specific cavity. And our body is made of many cavities of many different sizes. So this kind of effect can be expected. So not this effect is achieved with this frequency because it's a specific cavity. Okay. So each of the frequencies that we feed into our body will have effects like that, but not especially on this frequency, but on other frequencies. Okay.
So you mean if the same frequencies in a bigger container, it'll have a different pattern?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Really?
Yeah.
You would think it would be the
No, because that's what you have to realize with cymatics. If you do cymatics in an open end, you just get drops on a lake.
open end. Let's
Yeah.
say that diameter is
But
a foot.
but
you do it
cymatics is an interference pattern, and to have an interference pattern, the waves have to rebound on the borders,
Got it.
and to rebound on the border, of course, they will rebound differently if the
different distance.
yeah, different distance, and if according to the shape. So each time you see cymatics, take it as something very nice, but not something that is an absolute truth. Okay, so one frequency will not make a flower, except if the container is in a certain shape and so on. But nonetheless, it's really
And that's why there's discrepancies and they disregard it.
Yes.
They can't do the same thing over and over every time. Exactly.
well, you can, because the same frequency in the same container will make the same effect.
Yeah,
But
I've seen
yeah.
people try- and that's why it gets. Yeah. I mean,
But many people have ways to tweak it and so on.
Yeah.
So, of course, when you
Oh,
So is that the finger rotating the plate?
it's probably with a bow.
Oh, it's plate.
Usually they do that with a bow. So it's a metal plate, and you excite it with a bow, and different frequencies will organize the matter in different ways.
How are the colors being produced?
It's just sound. Sand.
Oh, it's in the sand, the color.
Yes.
Not the lights. Okay.
But you see the effect of interference patterns on a container that creates shapes. And I think that's exactly what happens in our body.
I agree.
That's what I said yesterday when I said maybe our organs and cells and everything that is created is just like the shapes that water leaves on sound when you have waves, you know? And this is kind of the things.
yeah.
And
that's what I was meaning about the
in
electrical.
biology, we understand now the creation of our body is through tissue. There is invagination and evagination. A lot of time to heat and a lot of time.
Is that
So this is our solar system, okay? And our solar system is going periodically through the galactic plane, up and down. So all the planets are moving, but the sun is going forward, of course. So it creates this kind of dynamic. And you see, we have this galactic here, but we also have this crossing of the paths, and these are Elphi values.
These are what?
Elphi values.
healthy value?
Yeah.
So can you go back to that last image, please? Back to end part, the end part.
You have to play through. That's fine.
I'm not sure I can. Well, you know what? I can just share it on a giant drive.
That would be great.
Yeah. More cymatics, but it's interesting because it's moving matter, in fact. It's not just frequencies, but it's matter moving.
It's showing the toroidal effect.
Awesome.
It's the toroidal oscillation within the cymatic dimension.
Yeah, but you see, it creates movements, and it's pretty close to movements that you can imagine happen in our bodies.
Is the container hexagonal?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and those smaller hexes.
So this is
Okay. Bubble cymatics. So you take a soap bubble, you put it on a speaker,
bubble that's shaped like an egg.
and you get 3D bubble cymatics. So it shows like that because there are projectors in specific places, but the bubble itself is vibrating at a specific frequency, and you get something that suspiciously looks like organs. Okay?
Yeah. I've never seen that before. That is actually mind blowing. That's the best. No, I've seen bubble cymatics, but
But I've not seen the
I've not seen that where you can actually see inside it and then they've somehow.
And you see, by just shifting the frequencies, you get what? An intestine. It's amazing.
That literally is, your organs being created. That's life just being created.
And embryology. You know, we now understand that the cells can self-organize because they exist in an AC field of electricity that directs them and that tells them that they are at this place in the general pattern. So
You should look into coherent domains of being. I don't know if anyone's heard of that. But it's like a science term.
So this video is really amazing.
Container is this? Is this a cylinder?
It's a bubble. It's a soap bubble.
Oh, it's on the surface of a cylinder.
Yeah. No. You are filming the soap bubble. I think I have the setup in the next video.
Okay, so there is a three-dimensional bubble. And
Yeah.
This is happening inside.
So this is an embryo creating his nerves. So it's a fish embryo, and you see the nerves going up, and yeah. No, it's a fish. It's I don't know what fish.
And that guy is going to eat it when it's.
Sushi. That's a sushi.
Of course, the fractal. So fractality, the same pattern. It's a very simple equation, like a few letters only. But with this equation, you can just zoom into infinity with the same kind of patterns, but different patterns that you find at different scales.
Oh, wow.
Who needs drugs?
Yeah.
Just put some of that music on you had before.
Yeah.
Jeezy. This is the world's greatest pep talk.
And it just doesn't stop. It's amazing.
So is there, do you know what is the calibration of the frequency shift?
For that?
Yeah.
No, it's not a frequency shift. It's really a zoom. So I can show you the equation, but I don't have it here. It's a very simple equation with imaginary numbers, and when you resolve it in two dimensions, you get this kind of
So
effect.
it's shifting because of the pattern is.
Whoa.
What was that?
What is that?
Yeah.
Guess.
That's
Earth to scale. Earth to scale. It's a solar flare.
Oh, a solar.
It was on the sun a few days ago, April 25. Does that not look like a living being?
Yes.
Do you think there are living beings on the sun?
Yeah.
I think so.
Can create pattern out of anything.
So that's a solar flare.
When you look at the Big Dipper and you say it's a
So it was April 6th.
Yeah.
wow.
Dancing styrofoam with frequencies. It's not your intestine, but it's good.
They heard the pep talk.
Look at that.
Now they're dancing the Médéric Degoy music. They have the Médéric Degoy.
This is real Sufi dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see, it's frequency in a tube.
Wow.
So it also creates a static coherence to get the.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. I like that. Check that out.
It's a rave party.
Yeah. You see a little bass? Maybe deployer running.
No, but it must feel good to be in sync with everybody else doing the same thing.
Coherence, yeah.
Ah, you recognize this one? So this is where I got the idea to make the new visualizer, and you can have a lot of different equations that create things that look like that.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
So just 4 cycles, four cycles with 4 radius and speeds, and you get this kind of shapes.
Is this not Mandelbrot?
You want something that's kind of cool? The natural frequency of this tuning fork is about 260 hertz. Sounds like this. When I get it close to this ping pong ball, you can see that it's resonating enough to actually bounce the ping pong ball around. Now, the frequency of this tuning fork has a little thing on the top that makes it about 240 hertz. If I get this near here, nothing happens to the ping pong ball. But watch what happens when I take this off. They now both have the same exact frequency. Check that out.
That's sympathetic.
So I can excite this tuning fork with the sound waves from this one as long as the frequency matches perfectly. If it's off even by a little bit, it doesn't work.
So you see the effect of one tiny resonance going from there to the ball. So that's what happens when you hit the correct frequency. And when you have a 260 hertz frequency, it means that 260 times per second it sends an impulsion, and this impulsion is in resonance with the other one. So 260 times per second, it will bring a little more impulse, and very quickly it moves the ball.
But it's compounded, right? It went farther with the two of them than with the first, with alone.
Yeah.
Physics, pretty fun.
See how far it goes?
Okay. There's something that physics doesn't explain, but when you pop a bubble inside water, it creates light.
Sonoluminescence.
Sonoluminescence.
Pop a bubble.
No, you
Cavitation.
pop a bubble. You blow up a bubble.
So don't look at the legend. Just look at what happens here. This is what I wanted to show is 2 equilibrium points. So imagine the one on the left is disease somehow, and you stay into this disease. So you need a push sometimes, and you need to go over the top of this one. And so when you gave a sufficient push, you can go to another state, and this other state could be health. Okay.
That's amazing. Just such a simple, that spoke about a million words there.
Yeah.
Literally. So simple. Oh, my favorite.
Just try to lift
Just magnetic fields, but it's so nice. Magnetic fields.
Now, what's it around the...
Around what? I don't know.
Ghost apparently?
Santa Claus.
Oh my gosh.
But it's moving, huh?
Yeah, I don't remember what it is. If you really want to know what crop circles are. It's just 3D architecture.
Wow. Yeah.
Reminds me of a presentation we saw earlier.
AutoCAD.
I'm sure a couple of stuff.
Wow. There's the hex.
So Frederick needs just a few aliens and
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Or
In half an hour.
or the right kind of tuning fork, right?
Resonance. Okay, so the rhythm he uses to push will move different balls and not move the other ones.
Short waves, long waves.
Yeah, that's a good demo.
I like that.
Eyes.
What? This is
No, it's not an eye.
No.
It's
Again, frequencies, but in special mediums.
What is it?
Frequency, but in special mediums. It's oily mediums with.
Volume, is it got volume on it?
So another way of cymatics. Cymatics.
Almost looks like the iris.
Magnetic fields again.
someone that was like not into this stuff. Didn't get it from this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just like watch this video.
Yeah, watch
This is the kind of stuff I'm into, like trying to affect this kind of stuff. That's literally it.
Yeah.
So this is how a caterpillar is.
Yes, you see all these living patterns.
Have a party. Have a party.
And by the way, caterpillar to butterflies, they get entirely liquid in the cocoon. Entirely liquid.
Entirely, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
They've done that for.
They play these
Interesting.
gay parties on
You-
the screen, you know?
Do anybody know? Do anybody know what this is?
Sun. Schubert resonance?
What?
Is it the Schubert?
No. Any idea? This is a time crystal.
A time
Oh, yeah, it goes
crystal.
both ways. Yeah.
This is a time crystal. It means that this thing is moving on a stable state by its own. So this is a new state of matter that has been discovered not very long ago, and you can create. So the principle of a crystal in space is that it replicates the same shape in space, okay? And a time crystal replicates the same shape in time. It means that some of these things are flipping in time regularly, like that. Yeah. So, for instance, with quartz, if you put some electricity, it will give you some regular impulses, and you can make a watch with it. But this one doesn't take in the electricity, or maybe it takes, I don't know, Casimir effects, I don't know. But this one is entirely on its own, without any currents flowing in.
So could we
Oh, you got
be,
released the other day, like a few weeks ago.
could we be looking at tachyon generation?
It's a stable matter of it's a stable matter, but that has a periodic change over time that is always the same. And you remember TJ, sorry, you remember I was talking about time crystals at the very beginning, and then I removed this function from BioCoherence. But one of the things I want to do with BioCoherence is find some recurring things that happen in your biomarkers and break them because they are stuck in a stable way, like time crystals could be, you know.
Well, that ties into what I was talking about, the different associations of time,
What is
you know.
So again, bubble thematics.
It's like the chakras almost.
Well, the reason why I said tachyon is because even though it's stable, you know, tachyons are associated with time.
Bubble thematics.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
This is like
Because when you understand that everything is 3D in our organs, of course frequencies do things like that. And that's just frequency visualized on one surface, but we have many surfaces in our organs. That's a laser going through a medium that has some impurities, and you see how one frequency can be directed in organs in different ways. So that's, I think, interesting to see how something can spread into real matter, into living matter.
You know, when your nerves, the impulse down your nerve, and the nerves are coated with myelin, and when it goes down and then reaches a neuron point, the myelin contracts and it turns the sound into a photon, and it's the photon that makes the jump between the neurons. Yeah.
It's
Got
like
jump.
Synapse.
in
synapses.
connective tissue. The-
Seeing magnetism, so magnetic fields, and you see they need a few seconds to show. That's interesting.
I wonder if
So it needs a few seconds to organize it's a magnetic fluid, so it needs a few seconds to organize things around it. So that shows also that it needs a few seconds to play some frequencies. So same. You heard the frequency from the beginning,
This one's so cool.
but it needs a few seconds to adjust to the frequency.
Flux capacitor.
You know, it's gonna go crazy.
oh my god.
That's interesting because the intensity is also an important factor.
so. Is it progression of frequencies
No, it's always the same.
So it ended up as a torus.
So this is just to understand the piezoelectric effect. So if you just put some movements on a crystal, you get voltage. Okay? So just agitating so it's a piezoelectric effect. Just agitating the crystal creates some electric effect. And that's probably what we do with the harmonic boost, because it's only audio. And you get also some effect from in the body that was stored in the body from this. Okay, so you can move very, very heavy things with just a beam and the resonance effect. And this is what happens at the very beginning of the fertilization of an egg. There is an energetic wave going all across the egg. So this is the very beginning of life. More bubble schematics. What happens to a balloon when you drop it? That's a good way to see how frequencies react in 3D. And when you break it and you remove the borders, something very different happens, of course. Okay, more of the same. I don't have the sound, but this is different frequencies. So you see the container is really small. Okay, now for a new short chapter. This series is a preview of what we want, what I want to do with the real-time visualization in the art gallery in BioCoherence. These kind of things are just simple mathematical equations that are rendered in real time. It means that we can change every parameter here, the color, the size of the things, the speed or anything, according to your vitals, you know?
That looks like one of my arteries.
Yes, exactly. Exactly, that's the point. So if you see, for instance, let me show you some other ones.
That's been the greatest pep talk ever. You didn't say you had slides, so that's cheating. You came with visuals, this guy.
So this is an equation, for instance.
Wow.
If you believe it. And I will show you the equation. Up, sorry. I've lost it. No, it's here. Oh, I don't know where it is. I've lost it.
Oh yeah, popped off the screen.
I don't know. Okay. So that's it. So the goal of this, there is a group of programmers that it's called golfing, code golfing. It's to make the shortest possible code with the maximum possible effect. And so you get this kind of this kind of little animations just from this,
Lines of code.
just from these lines of code. And it happens that vibe coding this works very well. But these guys are really, really good. So I will show you some of their work. So this is an equation, a very simple equation. Again, I can show you the equation if you want.
That would look quite good inside the grid visualization.
So this is the equation. Shouldn't do that. No, that's not what I want to do.
Okay.
Another one. So that's amazing because we can control this flow in real time according to what you are recording. Another one. So all of this could be, for instance, used for teaching people how to breathe or how to lift stones or how to get into specific meditative states.
You have literally a code for each one of these. This
Yes.
is the same website on Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I need this. I'm not joking. You're not gonna sleep again tonight, are you? I didn't show you.
So look at that.
Forget it.
Look at that. So I have already built the visualizer into BioCoherence, and so we can paste these codes and find a way to make them relative to your vitals.
But then it has to spell out our name.
It's called the beauty of math.
You know, that last
Okay,
circle,
cool.
I don't know if you can go back to that, but that's how we visualize the universe. We look at the stars
Yeah.
physically through the Earth's aura.
Filter.
Wow.
Amazing.
So all the geometric shapes are basically created like this, but then they're frozen.
Yeah.
Frozen light.
So this one is what? 12?
Why do they stop repeating? Or they don't?
They didn't. They achieved. They achieved the shape with the best result.
Yeah.
So, for instance, this one is up. That's it.
Oh, that's obvious.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
I can do that.
You just go back to the Twitter page. Let's take a picture.
That's called plagiarism.
Just for the records now.
Now if it's on the internet.
So that's it. It's 7 o'clock and it's time to say.